folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Tampa and Raymond James Stadium, the home field of the USF Bulls. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the third-ranked team, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Deep to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. In the backfield. Looks like the defense has it. Takeaway.
Boy, the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The Bulls are going to cash in this red zone trip. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The Bulls will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Looking to pass, it's Van Buren. And it's caught! Touchdown, USF! They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point goes up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in to be ready to play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Welch. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and keeps that foot in bounds. That's a solid gain along the left side.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
That's caught. It's Cooper. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Welch. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the deep
football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on fourth down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And it's a bunch formation. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Looking deep downfield to the left. To try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Frogs offense takes the field now. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Breaking tackles.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
A quick throw out left, complete. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Touchdown, TCU. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Going for his running back. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. TCU offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Welch. Fights through the tackle.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Heading left after the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. And is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the outside. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. He knocks it through with confidence.
and they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
USF offense is back out there now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. The Bulls will try to keep this drive moving.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Looking to throw yet again. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Fires it to the wideout. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
They look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal at the 8.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll try a pass here. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for 6. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On the ground, it's Welch. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll try the right here. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They get him down, but he found a good landing that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
To the air, it's Van Buren. Snags a good throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The sure hands, it's Williams. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Texas Christian. A great catch and run for 6.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now the try for 2. From the shotgun, drops back. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try. They bump the lead up even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He's brought down out at the 46.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. And they'll give it to the back. The Bulls pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Ball carrier tackled there.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
That's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Make some noise. It's 3rd down.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, TCU.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Trying to find some room. It's Welch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
To the air. It's Van Buren. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the 1st down.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, South Florida. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Direct snap. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Returner is tackled at the 46. And your South Florida Bulls will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Single back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. And the ball is hauled in. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Finding space at the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. USF offense is back out there now. The offense trying to cash in on the field position after the defense created that safety. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To throw, it's Van Buren. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. A quick throw to the right. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Van Buren. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? The quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. TCU offense takes the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is a regular season game here that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? QB keeps it himself. And the Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Leaning on the run game here late. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score TCU 42, South Florida 30.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. First and 10 play coming up. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
The completion makes it second down. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
DHC up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Seem all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Horned Frogs expect to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Welch. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And it's a kneel down.